Welcome to r/Choosingbeggars, where free is way too expensive. On this next post, OP breaks up with her boyfriend, and the boyfriend sends her this. Blah, I hate asking you this, but I'm out of options at this point and I'm starving. Is there any chance you could order me something? I understand if you're like F off, lol. Are you still in blank? Yes. Okay. Huh? Is that a yes? Do you want to know what I want? Haha. And then OP sends her ex-boyfriend a screenshot of the food she ordered for him. I ordered you a pizza. It's a large, so you should have leftovers for a few days. Why did you do it like that? Do what? I was going to ask for a soda. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I'm not feeling good, so I'm just kind of out of it. Ugh. My bad. At least there'll be a pizza. I didn't even want a pizza. I just wanted something simple like wings. Why'd you gotta jump the gun like that? Like, cancel it? Dude, I tried to help you. I didn't have to. I don't know if I even can cancel it. I was trying to be nice. Food is food though. Alright, I don't like their pizzas. That's why I haven't gotten one from there in forever. I usually got subs. I'm sorry, you've ordered pizza before, and I remembered that order, but I couldn't remember your sub, so I just got a pizza. I didn't have to help, but I did because I still care about you. I just don't understand why you wouldn't ask what I wanted. Like, I really don't even want pizza, to be honest. Like, that's how much I don't want their pizza. I got pizza once, lol. Sorry, I was trying to be helpful. You said you were starving. I got you the biggest thing I could so that you'd have enough leftovers for a couple of days to get you by. And you've gotten pizza more than once. And then the boyfriend sends a long string of just random characters. Clearly they were just mashing the keyboard out of anger. Are you gonna get it or no? No, cancel it. Call him. Tell him to cancel it. OP, I'm glad you two broke up because you seem like a genuinely caring person and your ex-boyfriend seems super toxic. Selling 13-inch MacBook Pro for $400. Hello, is this still available? $300 and I'll pick it up tomorrow? How about we meet in the middle with $350? Does it come with a charger? Yes, of course. That's not the middle. The middle's $200. You want $300, I want $400. The middle is $350. Well, I can't. Sorry, but thanks. My middle's $200, but I want it for $300. I had to reread this post 2 more times before I finally figured out what the hell this choosing beggar was talking about. This choosing beggar took the $400 price tag and divided by 2 to get $200. Dude, the middle is not the same as half price. Our next Reddit post is from Valar Morgulis. My wife's brother and I work in the same field. Basically, we're both software engineers. Around 4 years back, he decided to quit his job at a multinational company he worked for as he wanted to focus on his side hobbies. That didn't work out for him, and within a year he was back looking for jobs. A year back, he asked my wife if I would be willing to recommend him at my company. I asked around, and there was a position open, and I got him an interview. It turned out that he walked out from the interview because he wasn't happy with the position they were offering, and that he'd also be working under me. He even sent a strongly worded message to me that I insulted him and that he should be able to work as my equal since that was the position he resigned at. He said that I was probably jealous because he was better qualified than me. Now, he wants me to recommend him for a position at another company, and my recommendation would carry weight since I worked there before, but I refused. I told him to apply like any other applicant would. He said that there's a lot of people applying and he wants an edge over them, and also my refusal looks petty. I posted this on Am I the Butthole, and someone said this belongs here. Yes, OP, this does belong here. In addition to this guy being an entitled douchebag, he's also potentially damaging your professional contacts. I mean, you personally recommend this guy to other people in your company, putting your reputation on the line, and he just walks out on them? That's super disrespectful, and even though this is a different subreddit for today's video, I'm giving you 0 out of 5 buttholes OP. Our next Reddit post is from Roommate Throwaway. I've been living with my roommate for a couple of months, and it's been going swimmingly. I'm okay sharing my food with my roommate, but I don't touch the food that she buys because I have a binge eating disorder and I honestly prefer to never touch her food. It's just my personal preference to not open that door to allow myself to eat during a heavy binge, so I draw the line there. Recently, I bought some avocado and tortilla chips, so during a binge, I ended up eating all of my avocados and chips. My roommate wanted to take an avocado to work. She's an essential worker. She hates the food they serve in her restaurant. She didn't ask me or anything since we have the unspoken agreement she can help herself to my food, and she wanted to take some of my chips too. Today in the morning, she was packing her lunch for work and she realized there were no avocados or chips left. So she woke me up mad that I had eaten them all. Now she doesn't have anything to take to work and that I'm a massive effing cow for eating everything. I'm so selfish, etc. I'm super sensitive about my weight because even if I am at a healthy weight, I bust my butt exercising to counteract the horrible binges. I'm going to therapy to improve my relationship with food though. I still get bad impulsive binges. I wanted to cry right then and there due to her comment, but I took none of her BS and started screaming at her, saying that I'm never letting her touch my food again if she's gonna act so entitled for the stuff that I pay for. That never in the past 5 months I've been living there have I ever eaten the food that she bought without her offering it to me first. That she can eat poo for all I care. She got teary and said that she can't afford foods that I can and how much she hates the unhealthy food that her work offers her. So she wanted to take in a nice burrito bowl, and now all she has is a cheesy bean salad. By the way, she made this with mostly my food. The only thing that she bought was the cheese. She also pointed out that I was a spoiled butthole who doesn't need to go out and expose himself to the virus and still get paid loads. I'm a junior accountant at a big company, and I do get better paid than she does. She left, and I got a text from a mutual friend saying that my roommate is struggling with money and that I shouldn't eat all the food, especially when I eat so much, and that I should think about my health. My roommate expects an apology from me for eating everything, forcing her to eat the food at her work, which she gets for free, and for yelling at her. I wanted to be vindictive and eat a bowl of her cereal and throw the rest in the trash, but I'm not about that life. After receiving plenty of comments from a lot of people in the original post on rSlash Am I the Butthole that my roommate may have told our mutual friends a completely different story from the truth, I decided to ask her what was said, to be able to defend myself and to be sure that my side and the truth was heard. She told me that the roommate told her that the food was bought by the both of us, that I promised her the avocado chips for her lunch today, and she just came to calmly ask me if I had seen them, and that I confessed to her that I had eaten them all to spite her. That I yelled at her to eat poo, I did tell her that, and that I mocked her for being poor. And after telling the friend my side of the events, she realized that the roommate's version of events had lots of holes, and mine made more sense. I explained to her that she called me names, woke me up to yell at me, and the only food she owned in the burrito bowl she was taking to work was cheese. She apologized profusely and texted my roommate telling her how disgusted she was with her actions. Even though I was originally planning on letting her apologize and allowing her to continue to let her have my stuff again, Reddit knocked some sense into my doormat self and told me to revoke her access to my food. I was planning on having a conversation when she got back from work about setting clear boundaries that will be in place from now on, and how her food will go in the mini fridge that came with the apartment, while the fridge that I'm borrowing from my abuelita is going to be locked in the pantry with my food. She decided to spend the night at her boyfriend's place since I'm hostile and put mutual friends against her. Her boyfriend has also texted me and knows that the food is 100% mine, so he's on my side. I decided to talk to the guys in the legal department at work to know what I can do to protect myself in the worst case scenario that I must evict her. After reading the posts and updates, my roommate sent me over 30 text messages asking for forgiveness, saying she doesn't want to be evicted, and that we should talk. It's a day later, and she still hasn't returned. And now she's reverted her stance, texting me angrily, saying I'm ruining her relationship, have Reddit against her, poisoned her friendship with mutual friends, and that she feels like I'm trying to forcibly lead her to starvation and homelessness. When, in fact, yesterday I spent some of my night making a nice budgeting plan so she would stop bleeding money, so she can actually buy decent groceries and even start thinking about saving in the near future. This is the first time something like this has ever happened, and after crying my eyes out multiple times yesterday and part of today, I'm at a complete loss. I thought me and my roommate were good friends. Back when I was a teenager and worked at Subway, my boss would allow me to have a 6-inch sub for free every single shift. And let me tell you, that free sub was like a shining beacon of hope throughout my shift. I looked forward to that all day. So to hear this choosing beggar say that she's poor and she can't afford food, but also her work gives her free food just confuses the hell out of me. Why would she turn that food down when everyone knows that free food is objectively more delicious? Well, actually, now that I think about it, the food that she was getting from her roommate was also free food. Cross post from rSlash Am I the Butthole. Am I the butthole for demanding money from my parents to buy new clothes? Okay guys, please listen. It's been almost 3 weeks since I could go shopping. The thing is, I can still order online. My parents, however, told me that I can't do that because they don't have enough money at the moment. First of all, my parents make a total income of $500,000 together, so the no money BS is fake. All my friends are sending me pictures of the cool stuff they bought from Gucci, Chanel, Zara, Prada, and Dior, but I can't send anything because my parents refuse to put money on my card. I'm aware this is a first world problem, but I just really want to purchase new things. Plus, I can't even join calls with my friends anymore because when they talk about the stuff they bought or when they're planning to go online shopping together, I can't do that because I have no money and feel left out. Today, I told my parents that they're being buttholes and they're the worst parents to ever exist. All my friends are getting money from their parents, but they refuse to give me anything. They got mad at me and told me to go to my room until I apologized for my mistake. Am I the butthole here, or are my parents the buttholes? Edit. I took your guys' advice and told my parents I can wash the dishes every day for $500. But they laughed at me and told me to go back to my room. Edit. Why did I get the facepalm award? Now I feel stupid. Why are these offensive awards available in the first place? If you awarded me with good intentions, then I'm sorry, but you can search for something else. Edit 3, stop! Mommy, Daddy, I love you so much, and I'll do the dishes for the low price of $500 effing dollars. Down in the comments, I'm going to read this post from Findall. Lol, I remember a kid talking about an allowance when I was young, and I was like, a what? Well, what do you get for doing chores? Dinner? Man, even as an adult, that's still a pretty good deal. You mean someone will come to my house, cook food for me using groceries that I personally didn't pay for, and all I have to do in exchange is do the dishes? Yo, sign me up. Hi everyone, I have a YouTube channel and I need free editors. Must be available 24/7. Also, must have Premiere Pro or better and Professional Studio. Again, must be free. And must be male because women aren't good at computers. So to all my lady listeners out there, if you don't know what computers are, how did you find this video? On this next post, OP draws pieces inspired by historical art styles and sometimes he does tattoo designs. Hey, I saw your art on r/pagan. Your pieces are so amazing. Truly blessed by the gods. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. I've been planning to get a tattoo done for quite some time now, and your style would be perfect. Would you mind creating a design for me? No problem. What kind of design would you like? I was thinking something like a snake slithering around Mjolnir in the style of your post. Yeah, I've done similar designs before. Do you want any runic inscriptions? I'm not sure. Can you do Old Norse? I can easily do stanzas of historic text in Old Norse. If you want a custom text translated, that would take some more time and cost a bit more. How much? Budget is kinda tight. Well, prices depend on how much detail you want in your design. If you take my last post where there isn't that much detail, I'd say about 50 euros. This other piece I made with more detail would be somewhere around 80 to 100 euros. I usually make the price depending on the piece. That's a bit much. Can you give a discount for a fellow pagan? Dude, if your budget is that tight, you can take any of the pieces I posted on Reddit and get a tattoo of that. People often ask that, and I really don't mind. WTF, you're not even a real pagan! What? I saw the satanic stuff you posted on Reddit. Like what, you pretend to be a pagan to rip us off? No, first of all, I don't pretend to be anything. I do have a certain interest in pagan stuff and historic art styles, so I post that stuff on r/pagan because I think people in there would appreciate it. I will expose you. I'll warn the whole subreddit, you can kiss your scammy business goodbye. Oh no, whatever will I do? Poor me. With my normal day job who just occasionally does art designs for people. Whatever will I do without my business? Yeah, go suck Satan's member. All that talent wasted on a pathetic piece of garbage. Man, I guess I'm gonna have a problem here. Am I gonna post this on r/choosingbeggars or r/religiousfruitcake? Or maybe both. F you! F me yourself, you coward. On this next post, a couple lost their deposit on the catering for their wedding due to COVID, so they chose to generously donate the food to a women's shelter, and this is a comment that they get. Well, congrats on donating the food. However, it's sort of a slap in the face to the women and their kids, who are living there since more than likely a majority of them are there because of domestic violence. So this couple is selfishly also saying, hey, we're better than you in your choices. Sad. That was r/choosingbeggars, and if you like this content, then check out my Patreon where I publish extra videos. Also, hit that subscribe button because I put out new Reddit videos every single day.